What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. So first off, thank you guys for coming to my channel and watching my video. If this is your first time, please do me a favor. When you're done watching this video, hit the subscribe button, drop me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Also join my Discord that's down in the description box below. But we're going to get right into it on how I made $970 scalping options with Nvda today. Today is the 4th of February. If you want to check out that P&L, go to my Discord, go to the Daily Profits and Gains channel, and you'll be able to see all the postings on all the trades that I took today. With that being said, if you guys are also looking for a Discord community, maybe you're looking for a mentorship, maybe you're looking for signals, call outs, watch lists, maybe you want some help, maybe you want, to trade the strategy that I'm trading, visit my website, evolutiontraders.com, and you guys will find all that information down in the description box below. But with that being said, let's get right into this trade recap. Let me show you guys exactly why I took this trade, where I exited, and what I was kind of thinking, my thought process when I was taking this options trade on Nvda today. So if we kind of look here right at the open, we got this little bit of washout here, 6:30 in the morning. We got an initial washout with a big hammer candle down, and then we started to push up higher. Typically when I'm going to scalp options, especially lately in the market, just the way that everything's been so volatile and moving so quickly to the upside, so quickly to the downside, I've been kind of letting the first 20 to 30 minutes of the market play out and then kind of looking for my setup in that second hour candle of the day. If you don't know what that second hour candle of the day is, for me, it would be 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. For you, it would be around 10 a.m. With that being said, if we kind of look at what we did here, we did reclaim the 20-period moving average and we kind of made this push up, and we did get rejected at the 200. And then that's when we kind of slid that second time. So what I was looking at here is if this was our initial pre-market low and then we came down and we made this nice push and then we came down again, we kind of put in like a little bit of a higher low here. So what I was thinking is if we could reclaim this 20-period moving average, I would be interested in getting long in the stock. So I had to stay a little patient, and that's what I really want to emphasize to a lot of you traders out there. Everyone's just looking, for the bell to ring. Everyone wants to take that first trade. Everyone wants to make $100,000. You want to drive a Lamborghini. You want to go on vacation. It doesn't work that way. Trading is very, very boring. It's very, very stressful at times, especially in market conditions like this. We don't have to, beat around the bush. If we really look at what we're doing, we're not rocket scientists, we're not brain surgeons, guys. We're not, professional athletes. We're trying to be a professional trader. We're trying to be an adult about this. We're trying to manage risk, meaning we want to put money on the table and we want to take money out of that. So whatever we're putting forward, we're willing to lose. We do have rules set in place so we don't lose it all, obviously. And then, we're kind of just looking to get in, get some cash flow and get out. At least that's how I trade. If you are interested in day trading, you're interested in scalping, especially if you're interested in trading options, definitely going to want to check out my Discord down in the description box below. But typically when I'm looking to scalp options, I'm using the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to live by the 20-period moving average. For me, that's the purple line on the screen. I live and die by the 20-period moving average, which is the 20 SMA, the 20 moving average on the 5-minute time frame. If we are trading below it, typically I'm looking to short. If we're trading above it, I'm typically looking to long. Now, with this strategy, it's so simple to see it play out. The most difficult thing is having the right mindset to be able to have the conviction to buy options and or stock and sell when you should. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a pattern to be trading underneath the 20-period moving average. Okay. So, and I'm looking for that trend reversal. So you can see here, we're trading below the 20-period moving average, and then we quickly kind of reclaim this 20-period moving average. And I'm going to show you an area where at this time I was not watching the stock, but I'll show you how you could have taken this trade and gotten faked out depending on your appetite for risk. So as we're trading underneath the 20-period moving average, we make this push up for about 20 minutes. We close over the 20. Okay. Typically, the way I like to teach my strategy is as soon as we get confirmation of this close over the 20 SMA, I like to get long. In this case, we got the confirmation. We get long. We get maybe, how much is this here? From a price of around 241 all the way up to around 242.40. So it's about $1 move. Typically, a $1 move, depending on your options contracts, you probably weren't going to take this. You've seen this pull back. You're probably going to stay in the trade. And then we do get this flush. Okay, we get the flush and we get the close underneath the 20 period moving average. This is where you would be stopped out. You would have taken a loss here. How big of a loss would have depended on what your sizing was. So normally I like to do two things. Either if I feel, and this is, again, this comes with experience and it also comes with, screen time. The more you kind of see these plays work out, the more comfortable you get with them. So I like to use a stop underneath the 20, or I like to use the candle that closes over the 20 as my stop. So if we look here, let me just make this clean. If we do look here, we never close below this low wick. This is the reason why I want to take the trade. We are trading underneath the 20. We close over the 20. Now we get this confirmation. Yes, you would have experienced a little bit of drawdown here. If you're not familiar with the strategy, or if you have real high emotions, it's typically around this time where you start to see that drawdown. Now you start to get nervous. Okay, I understand that every trade's not going to work out. If this trade would have closed below our reason why candle, we would have had to take the loss. That's just the way that it goes. Trading, is going to get the best of you sometimes, and sometimes you're going to get the best of the chart. Being that we did not close below our reason why candle, we're comfortable holding this trade. Okay. We do quickly reclaim the 20 period moving average. We do chop around sideways for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 minutes, guys, worth of consolidation. Now, if you're an impatient person, if you are not patient, this period of time of around 45 to 50 minutes is going to drive you insane. You're going to feel that the stock market is choppy. You're going to get anxiety. You're going to feel that you're going to lose money. You're going to be looking at the chart and just, wanting to rip every last hair that you have on your head out of your freaking skull. And it's frustrating. Don't get me wrong. For me, this is also frustrating too. I'm a very impatient trader and I hate sitting through chop, but we have to understand our rules. If it does not close underneath our stop loss, we have to let the trade work. No matter if we're down 500, we're down 800, we're down 200 on this trade, we know how much risk we're putting on the table when we click buy. If you're just closing your eyes, buying 10 contracts, you have no idea how much you're willing to risk, you're not okay with risking that amount of money, then you are going to be stressed. If you're stressed when you enter a trade watching your P&L fluctuate, I'll tell you this, you are oversized. Size down. Instead of buying 5 contracts, buy 3. Instead of buying 3, buy 1. Instead of buying 1, if you're oversized, you should be trading a different stock, or maybe the premium is a little bit less expensive and those fluctuations in price are not going to get to you. So we can see here right about after 45, 50 minutes worth of consolidation, we do get this breakout candle here. We get a little bit of a pause. We get the second push up. This is actually where I started to think about scaling my contracts. I did take 5 contracts. And if we look at the price here at this top, 243, and if we go all the way back here to our entry, it's 241.50. So we're looking at about almost 2 points worth of room here. 2 points, $2.25 move in our favor at this point. When I started to scale out those contracts, okay, I started to scale out. And if you don't know what scaling out means that if you buy 5 contracts like I did in my case, maybe you sell 2, maybe you sell 1. You kind of see, does this consolidate? Do we get another push higher? What's going on here with the stock? So at this point in time, I start to scale out my contracts. I see us get this close below the 20 period moving average, but I know that I've already locked in profits. I understand that my max risk is going to be down here. I'm going to continue to let this trade work. Soon enough, after we close under the 20, next candle immediately reclaims it, showing that there's buyers stepping in this zone. We are playing this safe. Again, guys, you don't have to hold this long. You could take your quick pop. You can take, your money as soon as you want to, as fast as you want to. But at this point in time, I already had taken a Tesla trade on the day. I was already pretty positive. So I had a little bit of cushion, meaning I was, okay sitting in this trade. And as soon as we close over this 20 period moving average again, we just quickly rip up 3 candles. And it's typically when we get boom, 1, 2, 3 candles, 2 to 3 pushes higher off of reconfirmation, I like to take profits. And I did take profits here in this candle. I did not sell it all the way at the top. I wish I did. That price was 245.54. I sold somewhere in the middle here around 244. So I did get 2 to 3 points on my scale out. And I did take 5 contracts. Those contracts did move very, very nice in my favor. $970 in just about from 8:30 to around 11:30. So we're talking about 3 hours time, guys. I made $970 on my options premium. If you guys are interested in learning how to do this, and you guys are very, very curious about trading, scalping, day trading options, and or equities, some of you guys like to trade stock, join my Discord, check out my website, evolutiontraders.com. I will see you guys all on the next video.